My name is Michael Absalom, and these bunch of squares are my family and friends. Over the next 8 months, they're going to try and help me make my childhood dream come true, as I attempt to land a role in the next Star Wars film as a Stormtrooper.
If you have a goal and if you have a dream, you have to follow it.
Any dream's possible. That's the beauty of the Star Wars universe.
I've never seen him so fired up about anything.
He's got a real determination, more so than any person I've ever met, really.
He never gives up, he'll keep going. He won't take no for an answer.
Follow your dreams, follow your heart. Wherever you think you feel you should go, go. That's your instinct. Your natural instinct is not wrong.
Abs's project hasn't quite worked out as expected. I mean, that doesn't surprise anyone that knows him. He will always take a slightly longer twisting, turning routes to get whatever he needs to than the direct, most straightforward and easy path. It's just the type of chap that he is.
Still very upbeat, not quite as upbeat as he was when he started out on the project, because it was the best idea he's ever had.
Michael went halfway around the world chasing J.J. Abrams, realised he got the wrong guy. It was actually someone else that's doing the next Star Wars movie. But I think he's done an amazing thing. He's kept going in the face of adversity.
It's all been very entertaining from where I've stood. Looks like he's having great fun, but you know, how's he feeling when the cameras have stopped rolling?
He's showing his tenacious side and he's not giving up. We did the crowdfunding, which he was trying to raise 36 grand.
I think we got to 4,500, which is 4,500 more pounds than I expected him to raise.
Like, this is so hard.
And as a result, some of the ideas have had to be stripped back. And when I say stripped back, I mean actually not at all.
Michael can't go off and do his weird and wonderful training. I think he was talking about going and hanging out with Bear Grylls. That's been canned. And he was going to go and check on the speed of light with the RAF, which frankly is probably no great loss to them. That just sounded a bit weird, so that's had to go.
What's really exciting is he's had to be a bit more creative. And I think, do you know what, sometimes that's just how it goes in life. You know, you're not given the budgets that you want to.
So, massive rumour that Daniel Craig is a Stormtrooper in the latest Star Wars movie.
One of the things he was looking to do was a TV documentary. I think this is what the start of the project was all about.
Michael went and pitched the idea with his PR man. They came back very upbeat, very determined that this was going to work.
We had the production people on board. We had broadcasters excited saying, do you know what, we want to make this happen.
And then, unfortunately, we got a big no from Disney.
They've said no, they're not going to sign off any of the rights, the approvals, or really actually give him any access anywhere near the film now.
But we knew that he was going to suffer a few knocks. Well, I did, and that has happened. I don't think anything's come off, really.
Amongst other things, Michael has been perfecting his Stormtrooper patrolling that he does on weekdays, a little bit like a really bad version of Batman around the streets of Battersea in Chelsea. And he's been guarding the Queen outside Buckingham Palace, to name 2 of the weird things he's been doing.
I can tell you, I regularly see him out and about in his outfits, trying to get as much practice in as possible. He's perhaps taken this slightly too far.
Keeps getting himself in trouble because he won't put his E11 blaster down. He's been arrested at least once, concealing a hidden weapon outside Buckingham Palace in 10 Downing Street, which the police have taken umbrage to.
You shouldn't really be walking around with that.
Okay.
From a distance.
Yeah.
It looks like a real firearm.
Okay.
Police weren't particularly happy about him walking around the streets of London with a gun. I don't know where, in this day and age, he thought that might be a good idea. At what point do we start making phone calls and putting an end to this?
We've ramped it up a little bit, we've moved it on, and we're sending him down to Fitzroy Lodge to be put through his paces with some amateur boxers.
He's going to get hit, he's going to get beaten up, and he's probably going to have a little bit of his confidence knocked as well.
Fitzroy Lodge is a place that is pretty intimidating on first walking in. There's a lot of big boxers in there. There's a lot of guys that are in there training day in, day out.
So this is all about being out in the middle of a battle when he's taking on Han Solo, Luke Skywalker and the funny little Ewoks. He's going to need to know hand-to-hand combat and not have his E11 blaster there. As he refers to it himself, everyone else will call it a gun. He only refers to it as the E11 blaster. So this is really about him man-to-man combat and being able to take the other guy down without his guns and without his shields and without his weapons.
I think he's going to see just how hard he has to work and just how much training he has to put in order to have the pace, the tenacity, the skill.
It's going to be grittier, it's going to be rougher, it's going to be more extreme. He is going to get hit, he is going to get pushed around, and I don't think he's going to like it very much.
3, 2, 1.
People come into the gym thinking that they can become a good boxer. And some of them make it and some of them don't. I've never trained a Stormtrooper, but I'll give it a go. I've seen the way the Stormtroopers move, and a bit lethargic and a bit heavy. So if he's capable enough to look after himself, then he'll be all right.
My name is Jermaine Williams. I'm National ABA Champion.
This is going to jump in the ring with Jermaine. I'm going to see how he handles himself. Jermaine's one of our Jedi Knights. He's got loads of force to give him.
He needs to stick to shooting guns because coming in the ring with fists, no chance, no chance.
Overwhelmed by the challenge. I think we thought it was going to be a bit of good fun. I think we thought he'd go in there and maybe a bit of light sparring, and they put him in the ring with Jermaine, and he took a bit of a pasting.
We had a good slugfest in there. Against the Wookiee or Chewie, he would do some really good damage in there, but he's no Luke Skywalker, you know.
He got put on his ass.
I took him out. He had no place being in my ring.
I thought they'd go easy on him. My God, they gave him a whack.
That was fun.
He got battered, he got a bloody nose, he got knocked down, and I think it was a bit more than he was expecting. I think he imagined that Mark was going to go easy on him, that Jermaine was going to go easy on him, and it was a bit of a wake-up call, and I don't think he'll be doing that again in a hurry.
So there we go, that's boxing. I wasn't expecting that level of competitiveness. I thought Mark and the boys were just going to throw me in the ring, it was going to be a bit of sparring. Got a bit feisty in there. Once he got the adrenaline going around in the body there, I was well up for it.
Areas for improvement are try not to get knocked out.
That helmet, like when you get smacked in the helmet,
He didn't look too bad, especially all that get-up that he's got.
there's no manoeuvrability in the suit. Because it's plastic, it's just banging against skin and it's banging against bone. The suit is getting absolutely battered. We're putting it through its paces.
I would say stick at it. You showed some heart, keep that heart going.
He's been knocked back by J.J. Abrams, he's been knocked back by Lucasfilm, he's been knocked back by Disney, he's been knocked out by Jermaine, but hats off to him. He keeps getting back up and going for more.
I mean, as far as Stormtrooper training goes, that's the ultimate. You know, where are you going to get an experience like that? That guy was a champion. They threw me in at the deep end. I love it. That's what I want. Bring it on.
I hope he gains a little bit of perspective. I hope he realises this isn't easy. I was going to say it's not one big joke, but it is really, isn't it?
True heart, mental strength, and he's got some cojones as well. Some big cojones, so he's got to use that. He'll be the best Stormtrooper he could be. Warrior.
The red carpet premiere is coming up, which is huge news. Very excited for everyone involved in Star Wars.
Michael is beside himself with excitement. He doesn't talk about anything else.
We're all very positive about how that's going to work out, and fingers crossed it does.
I think it's broken.
Hats off to him. He keeps getting back up and going for more. It's a little bit like, if I could use an analogy or something from a movie, I wouldn't say Star Wars, I'd more say the knight in the Monty Python film that's got his legs chopped off, he's got his arm chopped off, but he keeps going back for more.